ask me your questions about politics, about business, about real estate flipping, about life, about sex, about divorce. This is the Ask Sean Whalen Show.
Chas, good question. My answer might surprise you. I used to be extremely religious and was not very spiritual. And over the last couple of years, I dove in really fervently to try and find clarity, try and find answers. Not necessarily that there's any one particular answer, but I don't believe really in religion as we think and talk about it anymore. I think religion, this might shock some people, but I think religion in many ways is one of the greatest frauds of the 21st century. Why I say that is simply because every single religion has one thing in common. That one thing is what? Money. Every single religion wants the money. So what do? They have to put down and criticize, even within the same faith. The Baptists criticize other Baptists, the Catholics criticize other Catholics in order to get what? The congregation in to give them money. And I feel like you lose spirituality, you lose the true essence of what Jesus Christ, God the Father, set up on this earth, which is connectivity to deity. So to me, like, that's what I'm after. I'm after connectivity to deity, and I don't find that right now in my life in certain buildings with certain ideas, with certain theories. I love to study, I love to read. I don't believe any one religion is better than the other or more right than the other. In fact, I think that religion is what's keeping a lot of people from being connected to deity. We could go off for hours and hours and hours about this, but yeah, that's my take on religion. I don't believe that any one is better than the other. I believe that religion, in fact, stands in the way in a lot of ways from you and I connecting to what ultimately is the premise and the foundation of religion, which is a connection and a relationship with God. Megan, good question. So as someone who's been through a marriage and a divorce, I've put a lot of time and a lot of thought and a lot of energy into this. And I'm gonna break your question from 3 points down to 1, because we can convolute the message. We can put 100 points into what makes a good marriage, so on and so forth. But I believe that what I screwed up and what I did wrong, the biggest thing, the number one thing, was I was worried about her. What I mean by that is I was focused on trying to have her do certain things and have her achieve certain things, and I quit worrying about me, and I quit focusing on me. At the end of the day, a relationship, a marriage, is not 50-50. People think that it's a 50-50 deal. It's 100 and 100. And if you're not playing at 100, it's difficult to, one, expect your partner to be playing at 100. But when you're not playing at 100, you're not giving, one, yourself full capability, but you're not giving that to your spouse. And so we, a lot of times, are taught to, love your spouse and do for them and do this and do that and give and give and give and give and give. Well, what happens when you can't give to yourself? What happens when you yourself are not playing at 100% or participating or in the marriage or the relationship at 100%? So I'm not gonna give you 3 pieces of advice on the marriage. I'm gonna give you one, and that is get yourself to 100%. Stop worrying about how to get him or her to 100%. You get yourself feeling good. You get yourself emotionally, psychologically, sexually, physically to 100%. And in my opinion, the rest of the questions take care of themselves. Leon, good question. What motivates me the most? So much stuff motivates me. I get motivated by just waking up in the morning. I get motivated by so many different things. But I think the thing that motivates me the most is execution of ideas. Like having an idea and being able to see it and to visualize it and conceptualize it, and then actually begin the process of making it happen, seeing things start to materialize. You can get motivated by listening to audio tapes or reading books or watching a speech or something like that. But like the thing that motivates me the most is I've got so many ideas bouncing around in my brain all the time. It's pulling one of those things down and making it a reality. like that just instills more and more confidence in me to pull the other ideas down and make them reality too. So I think the thing right now in life that motivates me, I'm motivated by people, I'm motivated by success, I'm motivated by authenticity, I'm motivated by genuineness. Like, just people motivate the shit out of me. But taking an idea from nothing and making it something is just absolutely, in my opinion, like one of the most brilliant things that a human being could do on this earth, is to make an idea real, make an idea an actual tangible something that boggles my mind and motivates the shit out of me. Alonzo, good question, man. To be honest, some days I don't wake up with a smile on my face. It's reality. It is what it is. There's nights that I wake up in the middle of the night totally like freaking out and have panic attacks and whatever. Maybe that's just me, the ADHD, whatever. But for the most part, most mornings I wake up, I'm stoked, I'm excited. What gets me excited is knowing, well, one, I'm grateful to wake up. I mean, I know that sounds really simple to some people, but I truly believe that, like, God is watching over me, watching over you, and there's people that don't get to wake up. So just that idea and knowledge alone gets me excited. Like, when I get to open my eyes and see the sunshine and or hear the birds, whatever, that gets me pretty damn excited. But the other thing that gets me excited is knowing that yesterday's dead. Like, it's done, it's gone. All the drama, everything that happened yesterday is done. And so I get the chance, like, every single morning, every single day, to create a new experience, to create a new day, to create anything and everything that I want. So that's constantly why I'm trying to level up my brain and put new, data and put new things in here, so that every day gets better and better and better and better. And ultimately, every morning I get more and more and more excited. But yeah, I mean, some mornings suck, man, plain and simple. Some mornings you don't wake up excited and you're freaking out and whatever. Somebody told me once that if you're depressed, you're typically thinking about and harboring and looking at yesterday. And if you're anxious, or if you struggle with like anxiety, you're worried about tomorrow. And truthfully, if you think about it, like right now, this very second, like as you and I are communicating here, is the only second that you and I have control over. I mean, there's nothing you can do about yesterday at all. There's nothing you can change, and you might not wake up tomorrow. I mean, the God's honest truth, you might not wake up tomorrow. So why am I worried about tomorrow? Why am I freaking out about tomorrow? Why am I, allowing that to affect, this moment right now? So I wake up most mornings pretty stoked, but yeah, some mornings I don't, most mornings I do.